Okay, so I'm live. So, first of all, I want to say, excuse me for how I look, excuse me for my hair. I haven't been able to do anything right now, and I am tired. But what I want to talk to you about today, the computer's kind of glitching or whatever like that. I think, yeah, they might be trying something right now because everything's connected properly. The connection is connected properly. Everything's paid for, so it shouldn't be doing all that. But I am very pissed off, and I'm going to tell you why I'm pissed off right now. So lately, I've been working on my vehicle that had been sitting for about like 4 years. Okay. But I've been working on it progressively. And if you remember on some of the other videos, I was talking about how every time I started to work on my vehicle, that people kind of like started harassing me for some reason. It's almost like, oh, that's going to be like your form of transportation to do whatever you need to do. And so we want to keep up with like what you're doing with the vehicle and basically keep up with your every move. So currently, I drive like my friend's car. I've been driving my friend's car until I get my vehicle situated. And I feel like I need to like raise up a little bit. Hold on. But just give me 1 second. So I've been using my friend's vehicle, and people in the neighborhood have been like seriously, seriously like gang stalking me. So like earlier, I was leaving out the neighborhood. I saw two vehicles. I recorded this also like on my phone. And one was a man. He was like in a Ford truck SUV, and one was a black female. They were both black. One was a black female, and she was like in kind of like a ruggedy small car. And so I saw them as I was leaving out the neighborhood. It was like they were going the same way as me. And I'm like, okay, gang stalkers. I feel like these people are stalking me because I call it out as soon as I see it. So I leave out the neighborhood. They're in front of me, but they're going to the exact same place that I'm going. I'm like, oh, so they're turning into this same place that I'm turning into. Oh, yeah, that's real weird. That's suspicious. And they have been doing this, like while I'm going up, trying to take care of my car and getting parts and stuff like that. So they, the guy doesn't get out the car for a while. The lady, she, I don't, she gets out the car eventually, but they went and got some windshield wiper fluid. And I was going to actually replace my windshield wipers. So I thought that was interesting. I feel like it's kind of like a gang stalking technique. Like, oh, she's going to go replace her windshield wipers because I'm in the garage trying to figure out how to take the windshield wipers off. Like, oh, I figured it out. Now I'm going to go buy some windshield wipers. And here they come from out the same neighborhood, going to the same place in different vehicles. And they're both like going to get, both of them went and got windshield wiper fluid. I just thought that was interesting. Like, I mean, like, how much of a coincidence is that? Like, how many coincidences are there? So I leave. As soon as I leave, they leave too. And both of them came back into the same subdivision. One went that way, the other went towards the direction that I go, but they split off. Everybody split off in three different directions. But I recorded these people before I before I completely departed from them, like while they were driving. So I have it on my phone, and I have the lady's license plate number, and I also recorded the back of the man's truck because I'm like, wow, these people are really following me, and these are black people, and it's like they're coming from the neighborhood. Now, the one seemed like he had a nice like vehicle, but her vehicle didn't look that nice. So I'm like, two totally different things. Why are these people following me? So not only that, I was followed all day every time I was going to get parts for my vehicle from the place where I get the parts from. Okay. And so also I noticed that when I go to two different places, when I go to the other place, same franchise or same business, I went to another place. In this place, they always have like a gangster looking dude that shows up, or like after I show up, or he's already in there, or they're like saying something weird, like something about stealing, like, oh, he was talking to his girlfriend. He was like, oh, I could have stole some brakes for you. And I was like, oh, don't steal nothing from me, because you know, I might come after ya, stuff that you know what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, he was like, so I'm like, it's also weird because every time I go somewhere to take care of something like dealing with mail or anything, they always have a person that's talking about something like negative. Oh, my mail didn't show up where it was supposed to show up, or oh, this or that. It's like it's always something really odd. Like when I get there, like something that's like put in my mind to make me doubt their services, or if they're going to do what they need to do with my situation. It's like someone's planting these seeds to make it seem like something's going to go wrong in the service. I'm like, that's kind of weird that that's happening every time that I'm showing up. And so back to the car situation. So it just feels like, oh, okay. So I finally went in there when nobody was there. And this is what they do when nobody's there. So I'm like, okay, the lady was at the register. Then she walked all the way to the back, acted like I wasn't even there. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, is there anybody here that can help me? Because there was also a guy or two, behind the counter. Nobody was really talking though. She was like, oh, I'll be with you in a moment. I'm like, oh, okay. So every time I'm here and nobody's here, y'all kind of make me wait. But when other people are here, it's like y'all go ahead and help them and have me wait in line or whatever like that. I'm like, that's kind of what I'm like. Are you waiting for people to show up? Because then, like 5 minutes later, like three, four people came in, and I'm like, yeah, I be feeling like they're waiting on certain people to show up because they want these people to see like what parts I'm getting, what parts I'm working on, like they're just like want to know everything that I'm working on, like. I had to get the horn relay because the horn wasn't blowing. I had to do a couple of things, and so okay, now I had to get another relay, right? And so I'm telling the guy at the second location that I go at, I'm like, this is what I need, and he's like, okay, there was like a long list. I'm like, well, I need this. It has more than one name. And he's like, well, you basically need to go to a mechanic because there's different ones of those. And if it was that easy, then mechanics would be out of work and they wouldn't have a job. And I'm like, what the fuck they got to do with me? Like, I'm just trying to get a part. Like, what are you doing? Like, is this like you're trying to discourage me right now, or what is it? Like, what are you doing? And so I'm like, okay, well, I had the little map under the fuse box that shows because I ordered one of those because that's what I needed in order to see more things. And so I'm like, okay, well, this is what I need. And he's like, oh, well, that still doesn't tell me enough. Now, of course, I'm gonna do like research and see what I'm supposed to do. And then he's like, well, that doesn't tell me enough. And I'm like, okay, well, I need this part. Can you get this part for me? He looked it up on the computer, the young guy earlier, and that's the part that I need. Because I went back, I confirmed because he was trying to put me in a state of doubt. And I was like, yeah, that's the one that I need. And because that's the only one that fits that part. And that's the part I need. And that part's missing, just like the fucking horn relay. Those parts were missing. I looked it up. I saw what they look like. I need that part. And so he was like, oh, well, do you have a part number? I'm like, okay, I'm about to cuss right now for you sensitive people. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like, I never have needed a part number before. That is the picture. I pointed to what I needed. And then I said, I want that. And he said, oh, well, do you have the part number? Why do I need the part number? And I can clearly see that the plugs, it matches the exact same like plugs that I need. It's a process of elimination right now for me. And so I'm like, it's really odd that he went into talking about how if everybody could do it. I'm like, one side of me saw it as a compliment, but the other side of me saw it as like discouragement. So I was like, I don't know if he's trying to discourage me or he's like, just like I want to try to see if I could stop you because I don't want this to be like a trend where because you're doing it, everybody in the world thinks that they can do it because for some reason you have that ability to influence people and make them think that they can do whatever the fuck you're doing. I mean, besides the fact that they're watching you on cameras and looking at everything you're fucking doing. Yeah, we can turn. Well, hey, look, this is what I have to say about that. And all the shit in the stores that I'm picking out and that shit selling out like quickly for some reason. Now I'm putting a certain cream in my fucking coffee, and now I can't find that shit on the store on the shelf at the stores that I'm going to. Hey, that's not my fucking problem. I'm not fucking up people's business. What's fucking up people's business is when they decided to put them cameras in this house and watch me drop my fucking drawers and everything the fuck else. That's what's fucking up your business, okay? What's fucking up your business is when you try to get in my business and now everybody's seeing what your business is about because I'm using something that, you know, these people want to see and they want to see if they could do it and they want to use it and they want to do that. Yeah, did you think about that part? When you started to say, oh, I want to steal your ideas, I want to steal your creativity, I want to steal what you're cooking up in the fucking kitchen, I want to see how you fucking cook, I want to see how you make your fucking tea, I want to see how you make your fucking drinks, I want to see how you wash your motherfucking ass, your coochie, you crack in your motherfucking underarms, okay? Yeah, when you wanted to see what I was stirring up in the motherfucking pot to use for my own personal self and being, yeah, you had to think about the fact that, oh, other people are probably going to try to do this too. And since we have a whole network of fucking people watching you, they're going to be able to do the exact same fucking thing. Oh, yeah, you didn't think about that now, did ya, Daddy? Huh? And whoever the fuck else Daddy is trying to fucking watch me. Huh? You didn't think about that. Anyway, so then this is the thing. So I got in my car and I started talking shit because he pissed me off and I didn't know how to fucking feel at the time. I didn't know if I should feel encouraged and motivated and take it as a compliment or this man's trying to get me to give up and people have been saying shit in his ear like, hey, make this girl lose hope because we don't want her moving to another place and we don't want her to be able to drive and have mobility. So see what you can fucking do. Okay, so I was saying, well, I'm fathered in this bitch. Everybody's not brave enough to try it, and I'm fathered into this bitch. My father, I heard that he used to be a mechanic. Okay, so I'm fathered in this bitch. Just because I'm doing it doesn't mean that every other female is gonna do it. And I have been seeing other females show up now since I'm doing what I'm doing. I've seen a couple of females showing up because there's a lot of females that are watching me do what I do in this house. It's not just perverted males. I thought, oh, maybe this is just a group of perv men. But no, it's a lot of women too. It's a lot of women that are watching me here drop my drawers and make my fucking soup at night. Yeah. So a lot. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm fathered in this. This is my bloodline. I mean, everybody's not brave enough to try. But so, okay, I go confirm what I need. Yeah, that's the part I need. That's the part I bet that's the part I bet that's the part I'm telling myself, I'm gonna go get that part. I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see. And so when I get back, there's a Hispanic guy that walks in with his little daughter. And I'm like, oh well, isn't that cute? Hmm. Now, see, y'all might not understand what that means, but to me, I was saying, okay, so I'm driving and I'm talking about how I was fathered in. And now it's like, is this competition or is this motivation? Like, oh, my daughter's going to be fathered in too. I work on cars too. So my little girl's going to be fathered in. I never really seen too many little girls, you know, 5, 6 years old, walk into the auto zone, you know? And so I'm like, okay. It's like, oh, well, if you can do it, we can do it too. I'm like, okay, that's great. No problem. Look, I'm not trying to create competition here. But when I'm in this house working on like my trademark fucking secrets, that's my fucking trademark secrets. I'm not that fucking dumb, okay? When you recording somebody, you're infringing on their rights. You're infringing on their copyrights if they're deciding to write a fucking song, if they're deciding to create a piece of artwork, if they're deciding to create something that has to do with ingredients. And like I said, they want to keep it a trademark secret, like Coca-Cola. Everybody doesn't know what they put in Coca-Cola to make it because it's a trademark secret. But if people are surveillancing you in your house, then they know what the fuck your secret is, right? So that's why it's fucking illegal and it's a federal crime to, well, at least gang stalk people. And everything else you're doing is illegal too. An invasion of privacy. We all know what that means, don't we, fucking Cardi B? I mean, don't y'all know that album? That was like one of the greatest albums now, wasn't it? Talking about invasion of fucking privacy. Yeah, that was a real fucking hot shot now, wasn't it? Anyway, so now I decided I'm gonna go back home. And when I went back home, I was talking about how these bitches be opening their car doors while I'm driving down. They stand in the middle of the street. This ain't no hood. It's not like the hood like that, okay? But it's kind of hood to me. And so they hear me. And how they hear me is because when I'm driving back, they do that exact fucking thing. So I turn down the street and these two guys are talking in the middle of the street and they see my car coming this way and they know that car because these are all nosy fucking people. And I think this whole neighborhood is part of some fucking conspiracy about my business and watching me. Sorry if I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel because of things that I've seen. So they're in the middle of the fucking street. And so I honk my horn like 7 feet away. Like, prepare to get out my way because you're what they're waiting for is for me to get really close. They want to be right here and they want my car right here so they could look all in my eyes and look at me and drag their eyes on me in the vehicle. And I don't want that. Just get out the way and let me scoot over. That's what the sidewalk is for. That's what the grass is for. Why are you in the middle of the street? It was like two guys that were like 45 years old. I think one was white and one was black. They're it purposely irritating me. These people are they're not protecting me. What are these people doing? Why are they following every move that I'm doing? What are they doing? I bet they're gonna go return that shit and take that shit back to AutoZone because they did their job, which was to try to fucking irritate me. Okay? So then I said, I'm talking shit about these people who be opening the doors when I'm driving by. And so the female did that too. They're sitting in the car. She opened the door as soon as I drove by. Like, okay, well, if it flies off, then, that's you. You did that. You saw me clearly coming down the street. Also, these cars sit on the side with their lights on, and it's like they're waiting on me to come back in the neighborhood. I'm not your fucking neighborhood celebrity because I'm not a fucking celebrity. I haven't been on the fucking radio and I haven't done none of that shit, and you haven't seen me on the fucking news, none of that. So, what are you doing? And these people are like, it feels like they're trying to hurt me, not celebrate me. And so I go down that street and I'm like, okay, yeah, look at these two people. Why are you not just getting out your car and going in your house? I feel like that's what people do, regular people do. You sitting in your car with your lights on, none of y'all have moved. Okay. Now I'm not saying open the door and all that, but I see these people do this a lot. So I drive, I go a different way than I usually go. One of them decided to follow me. And so I got pissed off. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I drove to the side. I parked at somebody's house, a random person. I don't know. I said, you know what? Just fucking go. Just fucking go. Just fucking go. Just go. Go. Do whatever you need to do. And this car turned all the way back around and went right back to where they came from. I guess that's what you needed to do. Fuck with me and then leave. You did your job. You made sure that I got fucking really upset and heated. I guess that's gonna help you with your little fucking crystal magic tonight, right? Get her pissed off and then we can conjure up her fucking feelings and shit, and harvest something because they need negative shit to feed off of. So that's why they try to, because I've been feeling pretty positive because shit been going pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying new shit and shit been working. And I like it. It feels pretty damn great. And so people have been wanting to get those bad emotions out of me because they just fucking hate when a black bitch does anything successful, or maybe even white folks and anybody the fuck else. You know that fucking I hate you because you're doing something good fucking syndrome. Also, I found out that something that I've been working on for a while, because a lot of times I work on things very slowly, but I surely fucking work on them. I realized that there's a major business that's been kind of using my ideas and using my stuff. And these people, a group of people that I watch, which is going to be like one of my confessions to you guys, so, a group of people that I watch on YouTube. And they're kind of telling me, "Oh, you're so caught up in your own self that you don't even realize that these people are stealing from you." Like, look, bitch, I see that these people are taking my ideas and fucking stealing from me. What the fuck do you want me to do? What the fuck do you want me to do? The only thing I can do is what I've been doing, do what I do. You want me to fight 30, 40, 50, 100 fucking people right now? I know when it's the time, and God will tell me when it's the time. Don't sit up here and act like I'm fucking stupid because you want me to get in my emotions when you want me to get in my fucking emotions. Trust me, I got in my emotions. I'm not going to do it every fucking day until something's able to be fucking done. You're going to have to find somebody else to harvest your season with, okay? Because it's not going to be me. I know what they're doing, I see what they're doing. They've been doing this to me. They've been doing things, but I feel like there's an appropriate way to fight, and I'm not just gonna go out there, selling in a fucking boat, and there's 500 other ships out there, and big fucking boats, and here I am in a little, uh, Jesus Christ in the manger boat. That's like made of wood and tilting back and forth. Like, leave me alone. I see what they're doing. I know what they're doing. I'm not stupid. If I was that stupid, then they could pay attention to somebody else. They can take ideas from somebody else. They can use somebody else's ideas and manifest off of someone else. What do you want me to do? Go pounce around like a crazy person saying, "Oh, all these big people are manifesting off of me. They're using this and they're using that," and go in a tantrum and tear my fucking hair out? Like, what do you want me to do? And then it's like these people be talking about how badass their fucking magic is and their white magic and their fucking light workers and shit. Well, then why the fuck y'all big ass group of people can't use some of y'all's damn magic and make something different happen if y'all really out here trying to support a black bitch like me? Hmm? Y'all always, when shit don't go right and a person didn't fucking kill me or murder me or poison me and it be successful, you always sitting there talking about, "Oh yeah, they a novice. That's that weak ass magic. They got that weak ass magic." Well, where the fuck? And if you on my side talking about what the fuck they're doing is wrong, why are you saying that their magic is weak? It shouldn't work no way if they're trying to do something to somebody who don't fucking deserve it. And if their magic is so weak, or you sound like you're promoting yourself like your shit is so fucking strong. And if your shit is so fucking strong, then why you not doing it to get them motherfuckers the fuck off of me? Huh? Huh? Y'all a big ass crew. Why y'all ain't doing it to get them off the fuck of me? That's what I want to know. Cause y'all keep bragging about like y'all magic is so fucking good, and y'all be saying I don't do dark magic. I'm a light worker, and y'all be doing all y'all little Bible scriptures and shit. before y'all's motherfucking readings and shit. Well, use some of that God magic and you do something. Because you want me as one person to do something, you do something. Tell your big group to do something. Tell your big group of light workers and God's people to do something. Instead of trying to, what do you want me to do? Because I move on God's time. I don't move on your time, and I don't move on anybody else's time. I mean, imagine that shit. Every time the enemy does something to me, I'm getting up and I'm fucking jumping because they're doing something to me. You know how many times I would be jumping, bitch? They would call me jumping jacks, motherfucker. Because they always trying to jump on my shit. The fuck you mean? And I'm being for real. They cock blocking. Somebody's a cock blocking cockroach. And they got cock blocking cockroaches too. Which one is you? You either got two balls or you don't. I'm just saying, like, these people are literally stressing me out. I cannot hardly survive in this neighborhood. And I mean that. Survive. Meaning, I gotta come home and goddamn, most of the time my chest hurts. Not necessarily my heart. That's when it's bad. My chest be fucking hurting, bitch. I'm a strong ass bitch. I feel like I'm a strong person. So I don't know. Oh, and then you know what I love? I love when they be like, they're just so shocked. They can't believe that you're still fucking standing, that you're still fucking alive. Like that's supposed to make me feel so good. And then they'd be like, oh, they're really gonna bring up the heat. And you know what my favorite one is? My favorite one is new level, new devil. No, bitch, new level, new treasures. Okay? Because see, you can flip that fucking negative and make it positive. When you always talking about bitches is alchemists and shit, well, bitch, alchemize, motherfucker. You probably alchemize for your fucking self, but I don't see you trying to alchemize for me. All I see you doing is talking that negative, 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 negative shit. All you doing is trying to put that negative shit in my ear. And everybody knows the scripture says what? Good words are like healing to the fucking bones. Well, y'all bitches trying to grind some bones into the motherfucking ground or something, bitch. Because I don't see you giving me no motherfucking good healing words. I don't hear you saying, go, bitch, do your thing. Yeah, bitch. Even if they copy you, we know you gonna get it. We know you gonna get it because we know you the original. And we know you gonna work it out. You about to do your damn thing. Yeah, uh-huh. See, y'all bitches can only pat bitches on the back for such a long amount of time. And then after that, y'all bitches go rotting on a bitch. And let me tell you another thing. See, I got this little gang stalking channel. I got some subscribers here. Thank you to my subscribers. But I got another channel where I talk about hair and shit. Okay, I be seeing bitches. They don't be having that many damn videos. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know, but I be seeing new bitches who don't got that many videos, and they be getting a whole bunch of fucking views. Okay, they could be talking about the simplest shit that 100 bitches already talked about, and they get 100 views or whatever, because the black people is supporting them black people, the black females, because that's that community is supporting the black females. But me, oh nah, I don't see none of y'all supporting me on that shit. I don't see none of you, but y'all telling me and reading my situation and know everything that's going on the fuck over here though. But you not supporting me on the fucking channel that I really want to be supported on. But that's okay though. That's okay. Because I only want the people who really want to support me on that channel in the first fucking place. But that's just my point. It's a whole bunch of black women. It's a whole bunch of black women that's in my business and stuff, acting like they're here to fucking support me. But then in a black community where black women are meant to support each other, I don't really get no fucking support. I only get support when I'm fucking struggling. And then when I start to do better and shit starts to get better, y'all bitches just start to tell me about all the horrible things that are gonna happen to me because things are getting better. Is that what you tell your fucking children, bitch? Oh, things are really getting better for you. Yeah, you better watch out because they're gonna come for your life. Is that what you teach your children? Oh, be careful. New level, new devil, my child. Is that what you tell your fucking children too? I'm not your child, but I'm just fucking saying, you are who you are, how you are with people. Shit. Like when your kid does better, do you discourage them? Is that your style? Oh, let me let them know of all the horrible shit that could happen because they're doing good. Let me fucking scare them to shitterines, and really fucking make them feel bad about being good. Do you do that? Or do you at least try to fucking balance it and say, there's some bad things that can happen because you're doing really good, but there's also some really good things that can happen. You have to make your choice. You can sit down and not do shit, and good and bad things can happen to you, or you can do something and good and bad things can happen to you. Also, there's a fucking channel that I watch because it reminds me of somebody that I fucking like. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that I think that somebody's feeding this person topics. I don't know if it's AI or what the fuck, but all the fucking topics that I seem to hate is what this person kind of starting to talk about. People fucking dying. Okay, so one of the things that I've been working on, one of these people, a young black boy died. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know who sacrificed him. I don't know what these people doing, but I hope they ain't trying to do nothing to me. See, some of these good people, they trying to kill them off because see, they're trying to get away with stealing their shit. That's what it is. I want to steal your shit. I want to steal your creativity, and I want to get the fuck and I want to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to somebody dump your shit in the trash, and then I'm gonna get that broke ass man to dig through the trash for about $1,000 so I can get what I'm trying to get the fuck up out of there. Hmm. Or have to make sure the trash man comes by and collects your trash and put it in a special little fucking pile. Right. So we can collect your shit. Mm-hmm. So we can be able to get away with all the shit that we listen to and watch from you. And that's why these motherfuckers don't be generating nothing. That's why these motherfuckers don't be generating a fucking thing. Because they get the shit from other people. And I'm not trying to be mean because I want to be mean. I have to be mean because I have to fucking go there and I have to clear the fucking air. These people, they're one hit, two hit, three hit wonders. Maybe because they got that from a bitch, a nigga, somebody with something, and then when that shit gets shut down or they kill that motherfucker off, you be wondering why the fuck you hearing fucking crickets. Well, bitch, because that wasn't a goddamn generator. They didn't kill the motherfucking generator. They killed the motherfucking generator for a couple of motherfucking songs. And then when that motherfucker died, that bitch or that nigga couldn't generate no more. Now, some people are just one hits and shit. And that's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with that. Oh, I came up with a little something that sounded like something. But some of these people are generators. They really do this shit. They can do this shit for a career. Some people can sing their ass off, but some people can write their ass off. Some people can do both. You know what I'm saying? You're worth more when you can do both, but that don't mean like you the best singer. You might be good though. You might be able to give something you wrote to somebody else. But now if somebody go in your motherfucking garage and steal your motherfucking writings and shit when you're not home, they find some type of little electronic device and then they start going through all your papers and shit when you're not home, then I guess they just got one of them little treasures, huh? And then you be wondering, why they not generating nothing no more? Why they not coming out with nothing no more, bitch? My friend was motherfucking 50 something years old and he could sit there and flow his ass off like he was 20 fucking five. Because that's what he do. He does that. It was in him. It was his destiny. He could do it for a fucking career. It was a God-given talent. He was a generator. He could do it. He had tablets and tablets and tablets and tablets of shit. If you want to know where it is, ask his sister. His sister said at the funeral that she threw it all the fuck away. Now, why you would throw somebody's writing away, I don't know. I wouldn't because I think that's pretty sacred, something that somebody fucking wrote. So, that's what's happening. That's what happening. And see, they didn't they be this sucked your ass dry because they will take and take and take and take from you because see they see you as like this little person who don't got no fucking lawyer. They see you as this like little person who can't fucking fend for your fucking self. They see you and let me tell you what this all blends into. This all blends into the reason why they want to make sure you don't fucking have a job. Damn, my fucking eyes itching right now. This is why they want to make sure you don't have a fucking job. Because I fucking know, bitch, what I'm talking about. This is why they want to make sure you don't have no motherfucking job. This is why you be getting gang stalked at work. This is why people, when the wrong people are around, this is why this happens. And they try to make sure you don't get no fucking opportunities. They try to start fights with you. You can't even speak up and show, your concern and have a voice or anything because you're gonna be looked at as, oh, they're trouble. But anybody else can do the same shit and oh yeah, they speak up for themselves. They're not a runover. See, when you speak up for yourself, you're a fucking troublemaker. You're a fucking problem because that's what they want to make the fuck you be. They want to label you as that shit. What? But other people who do that, oh yeah, they're a strong person. Don't mess with them. But when you sit back and say, you know what, I'm not gonna say nothing. Now you naive. You naive. You're a vulnerable bitch. You're a weak bitch because you didn't say what you knew. You're a weak bitch because you didn't voice your opinion. Oh, now they're gonna insult your intellect. It's how you did it. Well, bitch, I need practice. Cause I wasn't expecting all that shit to be thrown at me in the first fucking place. Cause it shouldn't be thrown at me. And most people don't have to do that. So when you tell me, oh, you didn't do it right, you didn't do it good, give me just some more fucking tries, okay? Before you start trying to get the fuck rid of me. Cause I guarantee you I'm gonna get better. But like I said, that's some new shit. People don't be going through that shit, not that I know of. Maybe I haven't been searching for it because I didn't know that shit really existed. I didn't know people treat people like that. I don't know how to act. Should I be humble? Should I talk? And I tried it all. Be sweet. Try to let's work it out. Don't worry about it. Okay, I see what you're saying. Blah 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 blah. Oh bitch, still now bitch want to come and stomp on your ass even harder. Okay, now look, bitch. I let you stomp on me too many fucking times. I tried to be nice. I tried every approach I could fucking try. Now you up in here just trying to fucking spit on me. I don't do the spit, boo. The fuck? Yeah. I couldn't sleep. Look, I'm trying to fucking sleep. I'm tired as fuck. You know when your body's tired as fuck, but like you can't sleep. Like I was literally seeing visions and still like awake at the same time. Like I'm having visions like I'm sleeping, but like I'm feeling awake. Like I could feel everything that my body's feeling. Like yeah, I'm not sleeping. It's because these people put all that stress on me today, and I've been trying to like hold it in and like keep all the shit to myself and keep a lot of shit to myself and with them trying to fuck with my phone and make sure they take everybody the fuck away from me, it makes it fucking difficult. Like, yeah. I just said today, I can't survive in this neighborhood. I can't survive in this. Nobody treats people like that. Did nobody tell these people to come after me and record me and watch everything that I fucking do? See, you can't fucking sing a song up in this motherfucker. You can't do anything. You can't do anything around here. That's not my problem. Like I said, I didn't know all this shit. Now, when they can control you, everything's fine. When they can't control you and have you sit down on a couch and sit in one spot, then it's a problem. I mean, the whole neighborhood. It feel like people. I went to a goddamn fiesta somewhere where I don't even be going, and I swear somebody said my name. Don't nobody even know my name but my family. Don't nobody really know my name like you know people that are my family know my name. And people coming up to me, people coming up saying everybody in my family member's name and shit. Bitch, how the fuck do you know my family members' names? Like, I be at work and people come up and they start going down a whole list of my whole fucking family's names. I don't talk about my families to nobody. I don't tell nobody my family members' names. I don't. But they're telling me that they've been listening to me in the house when I'm having conversations. They've been telling me that they've been listening and watching when, they weren't invited to do so. But everybody's trying to say it's my family. Oh, my family member has all this fucking power. One of my family members got all this power. And one of these ex people that I used to date have all this power. And they all know this. And some of them don't even know all this. Like, they got the power to spread this to that many people. They don't even really have social medias like that. So where's all that power coming from? Nah, hell nah. The power is in these goddamn cameras. People been sharing some type of fucking network. And the power is on this goddamn computer. Whoever these people is that been hacking into my stuff and watching everything that I fucking do. And I realize that these some big time people that's involved also. But I had to sit back and not really get like all crazy because I had to think about it. And I had to figure out how to think of things in a better way. Because even though stuff seems a certain way, you gotta let it you gotta let it show itself that that's what it really is. And I'm not gonna just I have my own way of solving things. The way I solve things is the way I solve things. So I don't know what these people are doing by trying to pressure me to, like, what type of response do you want me to have? You want me to, what's that called? Start docking everybody and start, showing everybody. No, because I wasn't showing y'all motherfuckers in the first place. No offense. I wasn't showing y'all in the first place what the fuck I was doing for a reason, because I didn't want to right now at the time. It wasn't the time. It's not the time. So what am I going to do it for now? Because motherfuckers is out here kind of, hitting toward my stuff and kind of mimicking and showing some of my stuff. What am I going to do that for now? There's no point in doing that. I'm going to do it how I want to do it when I want to do it. And when that time comes, I will address what needs to be addressed. I'm not going to sit here and be a maniac because people are tugging on me in this direction, that direction, this direction, and like a fucking puppet. I'm not moving because you want me to move in those directions. I'm going to move when God tells me to move. And if you're an old school person, you know what it means when it says, Lord, order my steps in your word. You know that song, don't you? Order my steps in your word, Lord God. Order my steps in your word, Lord God. Lead me. Okay, well, you know that song. Order my steps in your word. That's how I'm going to try. I'm going to let God order my steps, okay? And if God ain't order my steps and you don't see me stepping how you think I should be stepping, then you talk to God about it. Because that's what you're going to have to do. Don't come around putting stress and pressure on me talking about, you so into yourself, you don't even see what they doing. How the fuck you going to call me a seer 1 minute and then tell me the next minute I'm fucking blind? Well, make it make sense then. Write it out, spell it out, put it on the chalkboard and let me see. Because right now, it ain't making sense. No, I don't need to go back to the chalkboard. You do. And if I do, then make sure you make it clear and show me where the mistake is. I'm done with it. And that's all I have to say right now. I'm sure I could go on. Every time I come on here, I try to stick to one topic, but it always leads to one, two, and three because it's a lot of stuff going on around here. So I do know a lot of what's going on. I have just, as a person, I have been working on the way that I respond to things. And I've also been working on not getting too upset and riled up because one, I'm getting older, and two, I don't need that. I deal with stresses every day, a lot throughout the day, more than the normal person. I deal with things that are, out of the ordinary every day. So me getting riled up about every fucking thing people are doing is not gonna work for me. I can't. I can't do that. I have to do things in a different type of way. It's not even healthy for me to respond to everything that everybody is doing. And it's not healthy for me to not respond sometimes. So it's like balancing the scales. I can't tell you when I will respond and when I won't respond. I can't tell you how I'm going to respond. And I can't tell you that the response is going to be the same as last time. I do what I feel is right at the time. And sometimes it's not always right. I realize, you know what? Maybe I should do it this way next time. And sometimes something says, no, you did it right that time. It's a learning process. I don't know it all because, like I said, I'm not going through the normal things that people go through. And I'm not able to find all the people that are going through that. Most of the time, what I see is I say something and then people come back and say, oh, they'll repeat the exact same thing. So I don't know what they're going through. Now, if you were saying stuff before then, okay, but sometimes people are almost saying the same thing word for word. So I don't really take that like on a scale. It's like a different level of consideration. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the same. Like if you repeating the same exact thing that I say, no. And you're not showing no evidence, you're not showing nothing specifically. No, I'm not gonna put that on the same level as something that sounds um, more original and just different and like someone's everyday life thing, something serious. I'm not saying that the same thing can't happen. It's just like when you use so many of the same words and you put it almost the exact same way as somebody else, it kind of makes it hard to like just believe. It's kind of like, okay, whatever, bye. Like, I've already heard this before. Didn't I just say that yesterday? Like, can you say it in a different way? Can you say something else? Like, that's how I feel about that. And it's like I'm not trying to discourage people for saying stuff that if they're going through the same thing. It's just like I feel like you should kind of word it a little bit differently. So I like people have this this addiction to like watching me do things, and you know what it is, I think they're really trying to irritate me. I think they're really trying to get me to like go to jail, break down and cry, like be really ghetto, make a big scene. Like I can't figure out what else it could possibly be. Like I don't understand the like constant mimicking like outside and like, oh yeah, you know what? Or is it like, oh yeah, I had that problem too. Since you're going to do that and solve that today, I'm gonna go solve it as well. I'm like, look, bitch, if I could make all these people do that, when you shut this goddamn surveillance down and I start my little membership for you to be able to see everything that I'm fucking doing, I better have hella motherfucking people on there because it show is hella motherfucking people following and now. Everybody likes the free fucking show. They can afford the free show and they can afford fucking with your feelings when they're getting the free show too. But when it comes time to fucking pay, I don't want to see you bitches scattering like motherfucking roaches, cockroaches and cockroaches. I don't want to see all that. But yeah, it's all good. Oh, I'll help a sister when I can get it for free. But I ain't gonna help. Oh, I ain't paying for that. I'm not paying for that. That's $5.99, $6.99, $7.99. Goddamn, that's $199. Yeah, bitch, I don't know what price it is or what price it will be. But it's like, oh no, I can't do that. But she was clocking in, watching in every motherfucking day, copying, doing all type of shit. Oh, you can't do it now because now the price is high. You can't do it now because it's just a goddamn price. It's a price on it. That shit could be a reasonable price, and your ass would be too cheap to get it. Uh huh. But you was willing to break the law and break your fucking neck to get the free shit. That's not something I can respect. That's not something I can motherfucking respect. You doing all that shit, you can get your little group together and y'all could put all the money in the motherfucking pot. You know what I'm saying? You have your little popcorn night, bitch. You need to make some type of motherfucking payment, donation, something for all the goddamn watching. I feel like I didn't taught bitches a lot of shit, a lot of shit. I didn't help bitches organize they motherfucking life, and you know what? They be like, don't brag and all this shit, bitch, bullshit. Cause you gonna be bringing me down and trying to lie on me and say I ain't this and say I ain't that. So I'm gonna promote my damn self. Hmm? Yeah, I know who I am. I don't gotta brag all the time. I don't gotta display it all the time, but I know who I am and I know what I could do and I know what I've done. So people ain't gotta sit up here and pretend I'm so fucking naive and fucking stupid because I don't talk about it every fucking day. Now, do I need to acknowledge some things that I've done and promote myself better and put myself out there better, market myself better? Probably. But when I get there, you'll know. So until then, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't come stressing me trying to break my back about it. I'm good. And like I said, half the time I don't even be wanting to come on here and talk about what I'm going through and this and that. A lot of times I'm the type of person that likes to just try to figure it out, solve it myself, manage my emotions, manage my feelings. And then sometimes I just can't because these people doing witchcraft, I don't care how look, I don't care how funny you think that sounds. Oh, she's crazy. She's talking about witchcraft and well, then you don't believe in the Bible either. That's your preference. But God taught it witchcraft was such a big deal back in the day. They had the Salem witch trials, okay? They even got people in high school having to read that damn book. Okay? That was the thing. People was getting hung for being witches. People was getting executed for messing over people's lives in the name of witchcraft. Witchcraft was a thing. And if you think it ain't no more, then you crazy. And if you like, well, it only works if you believe in it. Well, bitch, stop believing in nightmares and maybe you won't fucking have none. Cause I've been trying to figure that one the fuck out. If witchcraft ain't real, yeah, that's just like saying if you don't believe in it, then it's not real. Well, if you don't believe in God, then it's not real. Well, if you don't believe in nightmares, that shit ain't real either. Why the fuck a bitch still be having nightmares? It depends on where your damn ass sleep. So yeah, all that. Look, you tell me what it is. Oh yeah, that shit real. And it depends on how you see and how you perceive what you perceive witchcraft to be. I could say that it's witchcraft that people are trying to make me paranoid about my damn food. I could say when I go to the grocery store and people start talking about death and shit, that they're trying to use witchcraft on me, standing by the food they know I'm about to buy. Hmm? I could say that people swinging their doors open when I'm driving down the street. I could say that's witchcraft. They trying to use witchcraft on me. They trying to frustrate me. Then putting all their headlights on me, and through the windows at night when I sleep. I could say that's witchcraft. It all really depends on how you see it. Constantly getting nightmares. I could say that's witchcraft. People trying to make sure I don't get nothing good in life after all the good I do. I could say that's witchcraft. People running their mouth and trying to make up things about me that aren't true. I could say that's witchcraft. I could say that anything that's negative is witchcraft. That's what I'm saying. That's what it all boils down to. At the end of the day, is the good versus evil. What category does witchcraft fall under? Most of it, what I'm talking about, is the bad witchcraft. So you could believe what you want, and I don't trust everybody who be trying to tell me, oh, there's no such thing as witchcraft. You believe in that? That's probably the person that's doing it. That's probably the person that's doing it. That's probably the person that's manipulating stuff. Because see, as long as they can make you believe that it don't exist, you won't pay attention that they using it on you. If they can make you believe, oh, it don't exist, if they can make you believe the devil don't exist, then you won't be worried about where them intrusive thoughts popping up from in your head that you wasn't thinking about. See, if they can make you believe witchcraft and the devil is not true, then they can make you think that everything that happens belongs to you and that you created that. You created all that with your own damn mind. Now, if you believe that's the type of person you are, then maybe you'll agree with that shit. But if you believe that we all kind of depend on how other people treat us as well, then you might believe in something different. Because you don't let nobody just keep punching you and then be like, I feel good. Yeah, because eventually they're going to hit your ass so hard, God going to knock some tears out your damn eyes, and then you going to understand that people have an effect on you. And even if you don't cry, your arm gonna turn red. Something gonna happen because you're gonna realize that people have an effect on you. Oh, just ignore them sitting there punching you. Just ignore them. See, you gotta learn how to fucking ignore people. Watch your fucking arm fall the fuck off. I'm just kidding, but like, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Like, don't. Like, let's be real now. If you want to just do that shit for entertainment, for the show, and to confuse people and to keep them lost forever because that helps you make money, then you do what the fuck you do. But don't come with me to that with that bullshit. You better talk to me on a higher level. Tell me something I don't know. Anyway, that was it. I had to show up because my damn chest was hurting. Because I can't fucking sleep even though I'm fucking tired. And so sometimes I think God be telling me that you need to go and talk to the people. And then that's when the trains start choo-chooing and the sirens start choo-chooing. Oh, she's up, she's gonna go jump on the computer. Yeah, somebody gonna monitor her and see what the fuck she's talking about. They damn near barely would let me get on this motherfucker that's paid for and connected in the right places securely. Anyway, so I feel like I should be further in life, and maybe I have made some mistakes. Maybe I've gone a little bit slower than I have intended to go because of certain things. But like I said, this one thing I want people to remember about me is that it's hard to do some certain things when you not being treated in an ordinary way, in the way that most people is being treated. Well, I mean, I don't know. And you the type of person who can't continue to endure being treated a certain type of way. Because I'm a very sensitive person and people know that. So I can't let you just beat up on me because I was made that way. I was not made to be beat up on, because when you start beating up on me, that shit hurt me. So I gotta say something. I can't get abused as long as everybody else may be able to get abused. I don't know. And for the time that I held all that shit in, baby, it's overflowing now. I definitely can't. So that's it. And I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for listening. If you know some other people that might need some advice or whatever, tell them to subscribe to me, because I'm trying to get to 500. 500. Hey, we at 477. I'm trying to get to 500. So I don't know if they're gonna monetize me, because I do a whole bunch of custom rooming up on here, but it would be nice. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.